video. I've been having a great day. Not. I was just trying to do something simple as forward a port to my router. That's all I was trying to do, which takes only 2 seconds. And, well, for me, it's taking longer than 2 seconds because, well, thanks to something called thanks to something called inaccessibility. When I try and do it on my phone, when I get to the part where you enter the UTC port in the UDC port and the UDP port, I get stuck in the peeker item, and I have no keyboard. Then, when I go try and do it on my computer, it wants me to solve a CAPTCHA. And there is no option to play an audio CAPTCHA. Yeah, man, I cannot stand CAPTCHAs. I despise them. And I'm sure a lot of you other people do too. Yeah, I hate CAPTCHAs. Never was a fan of them. And never will be a fan of them. So yeah, therefore I can't even get into the router through the website. And trying to get help around here is, well, very difficult. Because every time I try to get help, yeah, we'll do it later. And then later comes and and then, I ask again, yeah, we'll do it later, and then later comes, and, well, the thing that I'm trying to do never gets done. So, yeah. That's another pain in the neck, is trying to get sighted help. And it's a pain in the neck not being able to drive, too. Because, well, you gotta go through that. Hey, so-and-so, can you take me here? Yeah, we'll go later. And then later comes, and you ask again. Oh, can we go tomorrow? And, it just keeps going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you never end up going where you're supposed to go. That's another frustrating thing. Let me tell you. I don't mind being blind because I've lived like this all my life. But, man, at the same time, it's a pain in the nuisance. It really is. When it comes time to try to find somebody sighted to help you. That's what makes things terrible. Sighted people have an advantage. They can just for example, if they wanted to log into the router, they can just look at the CAPTCHA and solve it and be done. But with us, it's gotta be so hard. Oh, and then here's another thing. Even if they do have an option to play the CAPTCHA as an audio file, some of them stupid audio files are so hard to understand. They have so much background noise, and they're just... You can't even understand them. That's another thing that's frustrating too. So even if you do have a choice, even if you do have a choice where you can get an audio file to play a CAPTCHA, 99% of the time you can't understand the stupid thing anyway. Oh, and then here's another thing. To make matters even worse, I cannot get the latest version of TeamViewer to work with NVDA. And NVDA is my default screen reader. And in order for you to have somebody remote into your computer with a TeamViewer, you and the other person have to have the latest version, or it will not work. Because a while back, a buddy of mine, he had somebody remote into his computer. Well, the person that was remoting into his computer had the latest version of TeamViewer, and my buddy did not. So he had to update his TeamViewer. So yeah, they totally broke TeamViewer with NVDA, and NVDA is the screen reader that I use because that's what I use. So yeah, when I go into the TeamViewer menu, I cannot do anything in there. It will not read a darn thing. I hit my tab key, like I can't even hit my tab key to go get excuse me, I can't even hit my tab key to go get my ID. Meaning to give my ID to log in, or for the other person to use my computer. So yeah, I can't even have somebody sighted remote into my computer. Because TeamViewer is totally broken. I can't tab, I can't arrow, can't use my cursors. I even tried that method and no go. So yeah, this is just unbelievable, man. It really is.
12:05. Just press record. 6:38. 6:39. Recording from iPhone. Pause record. Stop recording. Button.